Welcome again to my vision series. Now we're looking at number 6 point for what an apostolic center is, and we're looking at Apostolic Resource Center. And I am talking from the place of my context. So I've been sharing. Lots of people have asked me, "What do you do? Why?" An apostolic center. What's the difference between an apostolic center and a church? Why you're not running a church? I wish I could run what I want. So I want to just give a stewardship of what I am doing. So number 6 point, an apostolic center is a place of wisdom. It's a place of wisdom. What do I mean by that? It's a place of wisdom. It's a place of revelation. And again, like we said, we are going to understand what we're sharing on the background that there isn't a competition between church apostolic centers, that it's not a case of either or, but it's either and. And we are also looking at an apostolic center that is marketplace focused, that is located in the city. So we're looking at itinerant work that is massively apostolic. That's what we're looking at. Itinerant work that is apostolic. And a marketplace apostolic center is really a new thing. So it's important that we explain, that we understand what we're talking about, as many people have asked me. And so I'm being as simple as possible because I want to be able to carry you along, friend, so that you understand what we're all about in Nehemiah Apostolic Resource Center. So an apostolic center is a place of wisdom. It's a place of gathering of wisdom, which means it's also a place of convergence. And this happens through the various ministers and ministries that are hosted by that apostolic center. Remember, we already said that an apostolic resource center is a place that resources the city, that it's a place of humility, and its focus has to be serving the city. It's not a place where the apostle is, celebrated per se, but it's a place where Jesus is celebrated, and the gift of the apostle, the anointing that is resident in that house, is used humbly to serve the city. So it's a place of gathering of wisdom in the way that the programming of the center is structured. So there isn't one person's wisdom, there's wisdom from different places. And like I already said, that an apostolic center grows organically. The influence of an apostolic center grows organically. It's a Lord that places influence on such a center that it becomes a place that is acceptable to the city, becomes a place where people are comfortable to send their church members to be equipped and to be trained. So the influence it has, the respect, the honor, all of that is earned. So an apostolic center in terms of wisdom, you look at Acts chapter 15, there was, uproar because the Gentiles were receiving salvation, and certain men came from Judea and they were teaching. And I was saying, unless you were circumcised according to the law of Moses, you could not be saved. So there was conflict, there was, confusion, and the apostles, Paul and Silas, went to Jerusalem, and there was a Jerusalem council. A council was set up, and that particular issue of, conflict, of misunderstanding, of, that needed apostolic wisdom, the apostles and the prophets gathered together, and, with combined wisdom, they were able to resolve, an issue that could have divided the church. So typically that's what an apostolic, center is really structured to be. But remember, I said, friend, that everything that God desires or has planned or has in his blueprint for any vision develops organically. So this is the ultimate journey of an apostolic resource center, to be a place of converged wisdom, a place of confluence, a place of connectivity, where what's brought together comes into a wholeness, a fullness, that it can serve a city, can serve a nation, and it's not just a one-man show. So friend, that is number 6 point of what an apostolic center is.